fallen behind. Okay. Okay, might be a little low, but I just did something for you. Okay, so the first thing we do is separate the figure from its environment. Do you remember that?
Yes, straight out.
Yes. Now you remember the homework, the tracings? Did you do them? Okay. So you kind of should have that feeling. Anyway, there's a ruler here if you're having trouble. I'll keep an eye on you. Let's start by the most obvious part is the back up here. So start over here. Pull in the pen, go all the way around using economy of line and straight lines, okay? And then when you come down here, stop and we'll figure out what to do. But you know, you start at the front of the hand, pen all the way around the outside of her, separating her from the back. No curves, they're illegal. I've got a stick over here. Oh, it does, she doesn't look so bad.
It's surprising.
Oh my God.
It's been like,
So there's a skin, it's skinned over. So I think
keep it in a fish tank and keep it cold.
well, that's look at how well it did its job. Now, how many years ago were you here? 5. So look at this. This palette is 5 years old. These lumps, because there's a up on that. Okay. So you have to repaint everything, right? And then blend. Are you just repainting now? I have to say, these are detail brushes. They're for painting lines and lace and things like that. They're not necessarily for repainting an area that's quite big. To do that, you should be using small filberts. See, they hold more paint than those little tiny line brushes. This is what you should be using to paint your applied paint. The little line brushes don't hold a lot of paint. So let's say you're painting an area with a line brush, you kind of got to go like this. Because you're using a little brush to paint a bigger area. Now with those filberts, as soon as you put the brush down, all you have to do is move it on the surface. You don't have to pat or hit the painting necessarily. And it does hold more paint. So things go faster. I think we're going to include that as part of her because we don't know what it is. Sometimes that happens. So you're going to come out here. Okay, and that's her arm. There's a little bit of something there, up here like this.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah. Okay.
How about where?
How yellow? How do you know if you're yellow enough? You ask yourself in your head which is yellower.
Maybe you need more.
You need more, yeah.
So how about where color charter?
The color charts, yeah, I can give you your color. You start.
Okay.
Okay. This is easy too.
Oh yeah, this whole and then.
Well, let's see what you
Okay,
do.
we'll see what I.
It has nothing to do with color.
Right.
Every now and again, step back
And
a
squint.
few feet, even take your glasses off and have a look, make sure, see if the decisions are good.
Okay.
If you need glasses for distance,
They're mostly just for fashion.
just fashion.
And
Oh,
the smallest preservation.
okay. So it doesn't matter.
They help with like really cool
Then you
stuff.
need to squint. For
Yeah.
some people, they have an advantage because they can just take their
Just take
glasses
their
off.
line up.
It's this one, right? Okay. We're too gray, so we need a little bit more color in there. We're gonna put orange in there, believe it or not. We're gonna put that one back. Yeah, we're gonna put cadmium orange in here to warm it up. It needs to be warmer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's too cool, it's too blue. So you're gonna put a little bit of orange in there at a time.
I just have one question about her hair. Would
I don't see anything, I don't see any lights in there when I squint
No,
to you.
no.
So you're not doing anything.
It's part of the shadow.
Yes.
Okay. Or the bed.
This is your darkest dark. This
Yeah.
is the middle dark.
Yeah.
This is your lightest dark. So let's see what
This is
decision.
my lightest dark.
Yeah. So
Okay,
let's
so
see
we
what
can include that in the
decision.
dark.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Got it. Okay. So what we want to figure out is which of these is closest. Try your S9. It looks pretty close. So grab a swipe, hold it up.
Paul, last question for now. Am I
Yeah.
allowed to, am I still doing straight lines only?
Curved lines are
Yeah.
illegal. You're heavily punished for
Okay,
curved lines.
great.
I think you got it. That's it. Okay, so there it is. You're done. You put a little tiny piece of black tape on there, tiny. And on the back, write S3. Okay, and then we'll go on to another color. There you go. Getting there. Now it's got a little dark. There's funny enough, orange is a little, but the color looks pretty good. Maybe put a peppercorn of warm white in there to lighten it a bit, and then you can recheck it. But it looks pretty good. Here's the warm white. Okay, so you just, what did you grab there?
B7.
That's too dark, isn't it? Okay, it's a little on the dark side. We're just going to take a little bit of B7 and lighten it a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay? So we need a place to be able to do that.
Okay.
So, yeah, we need a palette on here so you can put B7. Why don't you close those? You need room on there, right? To put your other packets. You don't need them all open right now. Drying on YouTube.
I haven't really done a whole lot since.
Okay, I'm just looking at that one there. I don't think it makes sense.
Yeah, I don't
Same.
think
If
it
it's
makes
the
sense.
same on both sides of the
Yeah.
line, you know it's in the wrong place. This color is only the light in the middle, isn't it? It's not the edges all around here. It's only this. Isn't that your main light? You see where it is? It's here, isn't it, when you squint? Take that off and you'll see it better.
Okay.
Anyway, it doesn't go around the edges. It's not that and it's not that.
Okay.
In fact, you made other colors for the thing that goes around it. So don't go to the edge. Because there's another. We don't do enough of it yet. Okay, hold on a sec. This needs to come all the way over to this. You see how dark it is right here?
Yeah, but that's because this changed color when I blended it. Like I put, or,
No, you had it colored.
oh,
And that needs to run all the way over here. Okay, so I want you to do that, you're gonna have to wipe off the light you put here, okay? You have the correct color.
okay, so bring that over.
Yep. I think you should do that first. Because it changes everything then.
Okay.
Okay, it changes
But
things.
then how do I like,
Let's do that one thing and have another look at it because it makes it more correct. Without that, your light over here is throwing you way off because you got a light that's shooting way over here. So we're gonna have a look at it when it's a little closer to what you need it to be. Because there's too many things wrong right now to go, wow, look, it's wrong. Yes, but you're dark, so 2 peppercorns of warm white. Did you already put some in?
I didn't.
Yeah, I've been saying for a while, put some warm white in there, light it a little bit. You lightened it?
Yeah, I did, a little
I
bit.
think you went a little too light.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have to darken that a bit.
So they have this B6.
Okay, put a little bit of that back into it then, without contaminating it. What are you doing?
So the light is lighter than that one.
That's the lightest one. That's the lightest one. So now you're gonna put this one over here.
No, I put that one there.
Oh. The S2 is your lightest one? Or your S1? No, your S2 should have been. You've obviously written these wrong, right? You've obviously written them wrong.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
You've written them wrong. So wipe it off.
Okay,
Yeah,
there
you've
is S1.
you've messed it up. You put the wrong ones on. Change the numbers on there because you obviously wrote S2 where S. Ooh. Do you see any difference between that and what's below it?
Yeah.
Not at all. So you're not standing back enough and making the decisions from back here. So probably the light's just gonna be up here. Probably
Yeah.
that's the lightest dark right there. See it?
The light is dark, this one.
So nothing, anything light or darker than that is definitely a dark.
Right, so I was blocking out this sort of these bits. for
I
the
see what
light.
you're doing. Yeah. Well, let's see. But what I'm saying is when you stand back and
Yeah.
squint,
That's
this is
the
light.
one.
This is all attached.
Yeah,
That's a dark,
yeah,
which is joined to this dark.
yeah,
So you'll erase the line between the two of them and join them
yeah.
together.
I can't get it.
Okay, well, you just keep doing it until you get it. Well, that's a lot better. Value is good. You're just a little bit off with color. Put a couple of peppercorns, having orange hue in there. Now that's color. got to the value, which was your job there, but we're just missing a bit of color, a bit of orange in there. Look, I'm not sure I want to see. Oh, no, there's other oranges. Yeah, there's lots of everything. Now, once you get paint on your hand, you stop, put down the palette knife, grab a wet wipe, wipe it all off your hands, keep a wet wipe over here, and get it off the handle of the knife, because that's where it's coming from. And don't lay your knife down anywhere near that, right? Because it'll sit on it, it'll be on the handle. And also, when you're mixing, stay up here and use the top 2/3 of the knife. Don't ever lay it flat like this. So when you're mixing, see how I'm staying well above? That's how you stay away from it. You use the top 2/3 of it rather than laying it flat. You're not flipping pancakes. If you lay it flat, this comes all the way up here. Also, yeah, exactly. You should also be holding it much farther back, not at the working part of the knife. It's a little dark. It's a little dark, isn't it? Let's just see here. You see, it's that one spot. Can't you? You can see it, can't you?
Yeah, I can.
So put a little bit more orange in there, maybe a couple of peppercorns. We're very, very close. All right? All right. Okay, now a little bit more orange, a little bit more orange. But go really slow because you don't have a lot of paint there, right? And whenever you're mixing, try and push it into one pile. You know what I mean? One pile, and then you know how much paint you need. Okay, we're done. That's it. So you're going to put that in a packet. It's a new S. You're going to put a piece of tape on there. You're going to paint in that section up to the lip. Okay, great. Great, that looks great. That should run right up here, right up. You're a little thick. You got raised brush strokes. You're becoming an impression. That's very thick. You need to flatten that. We don't want raised brush strokes yet. So we can put them in, but maybe a bit later.
Okay.
Yeah, just about where you can see it.
This part's all the
Yep.
darkest light.
Light.
It's a light.
It's a light.
Okay.
Okay?
So it goes all the way down.
Well, where you can see it. What you do is draw it, stand back and see if it makes sense what you did there. What do you think? That's good. You got it. You got it. Okay, so put it in the new packet and call it here. Great, so we're done, right? We're done. I'm just gonna wipe that little bit off so we don't have that dark splotch. That's a big brush for a little area. That's way too big a brush for a small area to be a fine painter. That's a rough brush. You can't paint a shape with that. It doesn't go to a point. Whenever you're painting, especially in the particular stage you're in, you need a brush that's a little tighter, a newer brush. Which color are you using? This one? Which color are you using? This or this?
Yeah, that one.
So this is how you load up your brush. You take the two flat sides and you load up the brush like this. And then you pull it back so you have a skinny and a wide side on your brush. That's how it's done, okay? If your brush can't go skinny like a line like that, how are you gonna paint a... That should be a common thing. Oh, I don't have to make the nose look like a nose yet. I'm just putting the color on. If you do things in stages and know, the limitations of the stage you're in, it's not as stressful. You're not pushing yourself to do something within another stage in the stage you're in. Like, you don't need to finish those legs right now because you're going around softening your edges. That's the second stage of the painting. Then we go in and make it perfect. You're just doing a lot more than you have to, But really, the job in the second stage is just softening your edges and that's it. So it doesn't look like a paint by number anymore. That's what you're doing. And then in the final stage is really where we make things look real. So we don't, this is the stage you're in, this stage. If you lighten up your touch and don't press so hard and don't hit the painting to paint, you see how much lighter the area I painted looks compared to what's around yours? Right? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's take this one. This should look like this. Not like that. You're trying to do it too fast and you're not applying enough paint in each area. See how solid it should look? Okay, this is a solid underpainting. It should look like that, not like that.
Okay.
So, a little bit more paint on your brush. You don't have it?
No, that's it.
Oh, great. Okay, so we're gonna make that now. Okay, so we're gonna make that. Now this, what color did we just replace? So I don't know if you can scrape that out with clean the metal palette. Now scrape it out. Maybe you can put a third of that in that spot. The other 2/3 you're gonna put in a packet to keep at home as extras. Okay. So let's take a look. Okay. Same size windows as the big one. Okay, grab the warm yellow chart from below. They're here. Oh, wasn't too much. Grab the warm yellow chart from down there. They're written on the back. When you close this to throw it in the garbage, oh, put that back on. Okay, just leave it kind of hanging up. Let's see. Just smaller, otherwise everything falls on you. All right. Anyway, you need to get rid of that. We're gonna make a combo of your light skin color, this one. So you'll have to pull out the middle stripe here, okay? You pull that out. You flip something here. See how this is lighter than this? This is supposed to be lighter than that. So this is supposed to be over there, and that's supposed to be, and that's the one. That's supposed to be more orange. Anyway, actually, before we do anything else, I want you to take this one and put it here. Put this one and put it here. This is going to go here. Okay? So there's a couple of mistakes there.
I changed the back as well. This
Okay.
part is like, I think this is different colors, but. like,
Yeah, but
it
that's a
might fit
lot. Yeah, it has nothing to do with color, right?
it.
Nothing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you have a cell phone?
So,
Oh,
my
man.
first one,
So you see the dark here?
Yes.
You're going to put an outline around there using straight lines, okay?
No.
See the light in here? You're going to
Yep.
put an outline on it
Alright.
using straight lines.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, you can get it too thin that way. I think we're gonna have to remake this. Let's just this is easy. It's just orange. Darken orange with burnt umber until it's as dark as this. And then we'll put gray. Okay? Now, I want you to make enough that you don't run out of it this time. So, okay? Add burnt umber to that until it's as dark as that pile you have there. Okay. Remember, burnt umber is weak, so. this?
Yeah.
You don't have a particular color? Or is it raw umber? It might be raw, yeah. Yeah, it does. Raw umber then. It's less red. So one of my students is a teacher, actually a bunch of my students in the afternoon. And there's a famous painting from the 19th century of a woman in a boardroom with all the male teachers looking at her kind of nasty, and it's a really famous painting. So one of my students said, I want to make a modern version of that. So she put it through ChatGPT, and she went through all these different amalgamations of it to make it a modern scene with the classroom falling apart, with paper all over the place, you know, and the crack in the board and everything. Maybe she could even increase that more if that's what she's going to do next. That's a big one. Yeah. But look at ChatGPT is weird though, because you know, really, it started as a painting. The original was a painting. So when she ran it through ChatGPT, it made it very painterly. But when you're painting something, sometimes you don't want to copy someone else's painting style. So there's, you know, it's painted, right? It made it into a painting.
You can ask it to make it more like a photo.
It can. But I think she'll just go with it. Flair, there's no more technology. That's the end of technology. We're the only people that can make images, right? We're the only people that can make images. I think that's nice. I'm sure we can use images in the meantime to get there. Okay, so you're a little on the light side. So we're going to add a little bit of black to that.
No.
Okay. It's too dark now. I don't know how big your pepper were. Put a couple of peppercorns of whitest. Your peppercorns must be pretty big. Grade 7.
I got it.
Looking at your light, you see your light, the lightest, you have it swinging all the way over to the edge. See, it probably stops. Yeah. A little bit more of that red. Looks good. Swing, right? So you have to go a lot darker all the way along that bottom edge, and then that dark is joined to that.
Too high, I think I'm having to go on to the door.
Did you get that red? Is it done? Okay. Yeah, you need way more gray. how colorful you are? Yeah, you have to go grayer. That didn't sound good. Put half of that in there, we might be putting it all in. Great, that makes sense. Now put that color there. Okay. Makes sense, right?
Yes.
It's the same on both sides.
Lighter,
Yes,
yes.
go ahead and do that. And where's the edge of the face here? Is it here or here? I think you're supposed to, this dark is supposed to come right to that line, isn't it? Look at where I'm pointing to. Well, the question is, why are there two lines here? It's because I got a funny feeling that the dark's supposed to come in right up to that other line. That's all. We're just looking for the value, right? So you have to squint. Yeah, you went a little dark. What color were you putting in there originally? Okay, put some yellow ochre in there. 2 peppercorns. Okay, now we don't have that much time left, so I'm going to get you on to the next stage a little bit. So in the next stage, we put extra information in for people who have never done this before, so you have more beyond. Typically, though, that's all you transfer.
Wow.
And if you wanted to know where that spot was, you take a caliper measurement from there to there, there to there to know that spot. But for you, for your first painting, you're able to put in extra information. Those are done as that. So yeah, you went a little bit. Put some light red in there, which is this. Go very slow. This is very powerful. If you go too far, you're gonna have to fix it. So, okay, really, really small peppercorns of that, and that'll get you back to the red again. It should be fine after that. Can I grab that 7? Let's have a look. Oh, that's all right. You can go with that. Yeah, that's good.